Yo, what's up guys? Time to do my next Mac Miller project, Divine Feminine. I listened to Swimming for the first time a few weeks ago, and that video hit over 1,000 views. I think it's almost on like 70 likes, so thank you for the support on that video. Yeah, I'm excited to listen to this one. This one's 10 tracks, so I'm excited to hear that concise album from him, just a 10 track album. This is going to be super interesting to see what kind of lane he goes in, because Circles and Swimming were they belong in the same kind of space. I know Swimming had a lot more rapping on it, and Circles was mainly, like, it didn't have much rapping on it at all, a lot of singing, but they kind of, like, sonically had similar feelings. Even though Swimming had a lot more upbeat and energetic moments, where Circles was very kind of melancholic. This outro has Kendrick on it. I've never heard this. Alright, I'm excited. Let's go. Track 1. Congratulations, feat Bilal.
The Divine Feminine, an album by Mac Miller. The Divine Feminine.
Alright, we're starting off with this beautiful piano, a bunch of voices. I've always said those kind of voices over the instrumentals, always an amazing way to start. Like, it seems like this is a concept album, or like there's a concept to it. Do you know what that piano sounds like? Instantly I felt like I've heard this before, because it sounds like, if you've heard J. Cole's first album, Cole World, The Sideline Story, when he's telling these stories from his past, there's this piano behind it, and it sounds a lot like this one. So I instantly felt that it took me back to memories of that album, and I just felt it hit me inside. But I'm liking this so far.
The sun don't shine when I'm alone. I lose my mind and I lose control. Look through my soul.
I'm not ready. This is... Why am I'm doing too much. We're 58 seconds in and I've already, like... I need to just relax and listen to this. Alright, I'm just gonna, for the rest of this song, I'm not gonna say anything. I'll come back at the end.
Don't be surprised, you're too divine to just be mine. You remind me of the color blue. Girl, I'm so in love with you.
I said I wasn't gonna talk, but that is beautiful. Same film score, cinematic sound. How can you not be excited when the album's starting off in such a cinematic space? Like, those cinematic sounds always make me so intrigued, especially when they're on the intro of the album.
You were everything I ever wanted. Bought a wedding ring, it's in my pocket. Planned to ask the other day, knew you'd run away, so I guess I just forgot. You all the gossip? Goddamn. Puppy loving what it was, darling. Feelings that we have are so alarming. I could make you laugh, I could break the garden. Now we got our own apartment, same box for the mail. Oh well, you know me so well. For you, I know I'm making your mind go crazy. You're probably not the same without you, but now you're in my world.
I really like that intro. The piano. Do you know what's interesting? This is the first time, because I'm starting his discography backwards, this is the first time I think I'm hearing him start off an album, and it seems like this album isn't about him at all. It's about someone else. But this might be my favorite intro. Bilal definitely came and killed it. His part at the end. And that piano, I'm not gonna get over that piano, because it's bringing me, like, it's giving me nostalgia. I'm like feeling... It's taking me back to somewhere, but I don't know where. Like, it's just taking me somewhere, and it feels like I've been there before. Track 2 is Dang featuring Anderson .Paak.
Over complications, gone too soon. Wait, we was just hanging. I guess you know, hold on to you.
I like this. It has that same funk to it.
Red in the face looking at you like, wait, I know I ain't a saint. If it ain't so, you don't wanna grow up. You the shit, no one, so when I get home, I'ma give you some. Got you frustrated, get home late, you don't trust me, baby. Wait, complicated, got you frustrated. Every single night I keep you waiting.
From losing you over complications, gone too soon. Waiting you. Keep losing you, I can't keep losing you.
Oh, you don't want nothing to do with me, but just one more time, let's make love. One more time, it ain't much. But concentrate, you're always on my brain. If you love me, why the fuck
I'm losing you.
keep losing you? I can't keep losing.
That was another track I really love. We're 2 out of 2 so far. Let's just keep it moving. Track 3, we got Stay. No features on this one.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow.
Again, those instruments.
Wow, wow. You stay. Just a little while back. Just a little while back. You. Just say you don't gotta kiss way too late. Goodbye, you leave a while. Well, you stay. Just read the clap. She was playing hard to get. I read between the lines. Stay. Just a little while back.
I'm loving this chorus though. Just a little while, babe. Stay. This and the intro are probably my favorite so far. We're only 3 tracks in, but I'm really enjoying this.
Just a little while, you stay. Just a little while, stay. Just a little while, leave you.
Okay, that was Stay. Really like that one. That hook was so catchy. He repeated it so many times that it was just inside me. Like I could just kind of vibe along with it. It was a very easy listen and it was just upbeat and fun. This has been very fun and upbeat and enjoyable music. The subject matter is very different to Circles and Swimming. It's more about this other person, this other girl that he's talking to. And it's all about her kind of thing. It's like an album for her, whoever she is. Or maybe it's a metaphor for something. Maybe it's multiple people. I don't know. You guys will have to explain the actual concept. For right now, I'm just gonna assume what it seems like on the surface. It isn't like the subject matter isn't hitting me like emotionally how the last 2 were, but it's just kind of fun and more enjoyable. Track 4, we got Skin. He loves his trumpets and saxophones and those kind of instruments. They're everywhere on this album.
So, finally I made a fucking song, and now she coming closer. I need to smell your sweet aroma. See, I know you smell like cinnamon. Kissing your lips, I ain't gon' finish.
This is like a full love and sex album. I didn't think he had this in him. I've heard like, I haven't heard Mac Miller like this.
I'm swimming inside of your skin like a river in the Caribbean. And it's alright that you must be here. It's okay to lose with the AC.
I'm not gonna lie, the subject matter isn't my exact cup of tea. This one's kind of going all out, so I don't know if I'm gonna be bumping this on the regular, but I definitely like how it sounds.
So we are. I'm taking care of each and every part. Make the planet go, swear to Michelangelo. I don't understand these hoes.
Alright, we're back. I had to listen to that track again because my battery died and then something came up. I like how it sounded. The subject matter is very different to what I've heard from him before. I can't see myself just bumping it by myself, just sitting there or just out and about. But I like how it sounds. Yeah, I'm a fan of all the tracks so far. We're 4 out of 4. This next track I saw is 8 minutes long. So this is going to be a long one. Let's just sit back and enjoy this one. It's called Cinderella featuring Ty Dolla $ign. Let's go.
Man, I swear the parents just don't understand. You ain't gotta be old to be a man.
The kind of production on this, that sample or whatever that is, sound in the back's really capturing me. The way Ty Dolla $ign's come on this track, I'm not really enjoying it too much, but it's okay.
Okay, your legs like a store, they open up and you got people in line behind. I told you you don't have to worry, you'll be fine. Type of thing I heard it happen all the time.
Yeah, this production, I'm loving it.
I've been picturing you taking off your clothes. Man, that's where the parents just don't understand. You ain't gotta be old to be a man. Anymore, how do you like a chore? We started on the bed and then we moving to the floor. When I'm inside your pussy, damn, it feels so right. Yeah, but I still respect the gang. Take my hand, follow me to
That electric guitar or whatever that else, synth or whatever that is that just came in is beautiful. I'm loving the production on this track so much. I mean, yeah, this is definitely, this and the intro are definitely my favorite tracks in terms of the production. I'm really enjoying it sonically, but this album is so much about like being in love with like this one person so much and just they're kind of your world. I feel like this would be better if you can relate. I just can't connect with what he's saying because I'm just so far removed from that right now. Feeling like how he's feeling on these songs is something completely alien to me right now. It's like I'm finding it hard to kind of connect to these the same as I could connect to Circles or Swimming. But sonically, I'm really loving it and I'm enjoying every single section so far.
If it's forever or never.
This guy, he's talking about some real being in love shit. He's talking about writing letters and like, this shit's forever, like thinking about the future.
Feel much better when that weather feels like you've been taken all day.
The things he's singing about aren't connecting with me as strongly, but I still really like it. Track 6, we got Planet Goddamn featuring Najmaz. I don't know how to say that.
Feeling like how the fucked it. We get into a place we ain't accustomed to loving inside of. Every song, spin it till the needle breaks. We can quit the whole game, do the real estate.
Show me you. Na 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 na. Tell the truth, tell the truth.
That and the third, don't go back on my word. Yeah, I keep that shit gift wrap. Your pussy will ride better than Six Flags. I'm doing. Yeah, head pollution, conflict resolution. Keep it true, everything that I do with you.
You show me you. Na 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 na.
Yeah, that track I didn't like. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Just, it was okay. Nothing really struck me. He's not doing anything new. He's just kind of doing a similar thing again for another track. It wasn't, I don't know, it just didn't grasp me. Maybe it'll grow on me. Track 7, we got Soulmate.
You can't give back to them, no. You'll never have that kind of relationship in a world where you're always afraid to take the first step, because all you see is every negative thing 10 miles down the road.
Do you want with me? Too high, too high. You think you a guy till you run out of time soon. There goes my mind. You don't wanna show me where you go. What's so wrong? Why don't you come on in? I'm under your control, rolling up, you get me high.
Another one I didn't really like. It's just, again, it feels like he's doing the same thing. He's not he's not attacking it from any different angles. He's not kind of changing up the subject matter. He's the same sounds. I'm kind of getting used to it, and this one in particular wasn't super interesting. The production was kind of that same thing we've heard before, but it wasn't as good as the times I've heard it before. And obviously I just want to be real with you guys, because obviously I'm not going to sit here like and be an actor, like pull some DiCaprio performance every video and act like I like everything just to get more views or some shit, or get more likes, because I just want to be real, you know. I know that one, it just didn't connect with me. So for the first 7, I really like 5 out of 7, I guess. Maybe I'm being a bit too harsh on those last 2. And I can definitely see some point in my life where I could listen to that and it really connecting with me. But now is definitely not the time. I guess that is what this whole album is doing though. And that's what, like, it's kind of, the songs are nice, the rapping and singing is obviously there, but what is kind of landing flat for me is because the concept of the album is kind of the divine feminine, like pedestalizing this woman and putting her above you and kind of just like seeing her as this divine being entering your life. But I don't know, that concept really doesn't sit right with me. I just feel like it's never a good idea to look at things through that lens. The next track we got is We featuring CeeLo Green. I love those drums. Those drums are very different. They sound like those drums that you can play with your hand. Like, have you ever seen them kind of drums that you can play with your hand?
And you always wondering what will be. I say we sound better than you or me. Okay, so I said like you could be my if you be my. Your spell, my mind is start to wander. Miss the day I stay up late admiring your posture. Okay, so baby, you could be my. So much better. I can see. I'm careful. Okay, it's okay. I can be up. You gotta deal with Mac Miller, bitch.
Okay, that track was cool. I like it. I like that hook though. He's like, you could be my, and then he had those kind of vocal layering to express what. Like, it's kind of like it's beyond words. I like the way how he kind of did that. It showed some good artistry from him. But just in general, do you know what it is? This album is like, for the first 4 or 5 tracks, I like love songs. They're cool. They're amazing. I like them. But it's like, I can only listen to like 5 of them in a row before I start wanting something more than that. You know what I mean? I don't think I've ever heard an album like this in a long, long time, where like track after track after track after track is just like a head over heels love song. And that's what this album is. But it still sounds good. I understand why someone could love this album, but just right now for me and the place that I'm in, this isn't hitting me as hard. Next track, My Favorite Part, featuring Ariana Grande.
And baby, that's my favorite part. You walk around so cruel. I'ma be your lover, you might be the one. If it's only tonight, you know I know who you really are. Ain't need a lie, things come together, they have to fall apart. It's been a while since I've been sober. You just don't know how beautiful you are. See me, I got you covered, I'ma be your lover.
But taking it slow, baby, 'cause you want me and I got enough on my mind. You just don't know how beautiful you are.
It was okay how it sounded, how he was singing. I know they were in a relationship, right? So is this album about her? I'm not sure. Maybe there's like some deep metaphor there and it would just blow my mind. Like, yo, he wasn't even talking about some girl, he was talking about this the whole time. And I've heard that done before on other albums where like the girl is kind of something else being personified. So I'm not sure if that's what he's doing, but I like it. Let's just do the last track. I've been waiting for this one because Kendrick's on it. I never knew Kendrick and Mac Miller had a song together, so this one I've been excited to listen to. This one's 8 minutes long too. We've got our second 8 minute long track. Let's hear this one.
Sexy, nasty, have no guideline.
Kendrick on this song, singing like this, about this, really reminds me of Free Stacks on The Love Below. It's just taking me back to The Love Below.
Beauty, can even make hell happen.
Yeah, and the freak mind is divine, so we fuck from behind on each side, between thighs, I eat up. For me in this fucked up world. And they overlay the love. Hold on tight when demons come. It'll seize up when I'm pulling up in the Beamer, the beats in the trunk, all the freaks wanna fuck. Then she been getting faded all the time. Flap your way. I've been getting stoned all week. Know you late for work, you stay at home today. We gon' keep on going till our goals both ways.
You don't mind, then I don't care.
And he would help me with things, and I would see him and think, what a cute guy, together, and look forward to being together. And a short period of time we became engaged and had a very small, intimate wedding. Just gave him a wonderful life, a good marriage, and a wonderful family.
Okay, so that was Divine Feminine by Mac Miller. I just want to start off by saying it was definitely a good album. I definitely enjoyed a lot of it. I definitely enjoyed the production on so many parts. But one thing I noticed, especially that last track and that kind of voice message, or like that story at the end, what it showed me was this album is a lot about kind of being completely in love and growing with someone and forming that strong bond. And obviously I'm young, I've never felt this shit before. So I don't know what kind of... I feel like this is an album for maybe 10 years down the line. This is nothing against the music. This is just something that I can't connect to right now. But yeah, man, I definitely feel like it's very interesting. That's all I can say, because I don't want to say anything too negative about it just because I don't connect with it, and I don't want to say anything too overwhelmingly positive about it because I would be lying because I'm not connecting with it. So I think interesting is the right word. Like, I'll have to see how it grows with me, where it kind of goes, because let's be honest, I'm gonna be honest, this could just be not good, as in I might not go back to it. One knock I would give the actual album is that it's the same theme again and again and again, and he's not attacking it from different perspectives. And maybe if he was kind of showing different perspectives and approaching things in different ways, and switching things up, I feel like there are things he could have done to make it more engaging. I definitely think, do you know what I'm gonna have to do? This album, because I can't listen to 10 tracks in a row of that heavy head over heels head over heels falling in love kind of music. I think if I take individual songs, like one day I just play a song from it and listen to that song only, I definitely can see each song individually growing with me, and then I can finally come back and listen to it as a complete project. But yeah, this is definitely one that might take me a long time to get into properly, if I ever get into it properly. Let me know what you think. I'm very interested to see like how this album makes you guys feel. Do you kind of heavily connect with it? Do you feel the same way I do in some respects? But yeah, I'm definitely excited to do the rest of his music. I feel like the kind of sounds we heard on this, the production we heard on this, even though it's still amazing, it was better on Swimming in Circles, so he's improving as an artist. And I think that's one of the downsides to doing his career backwards, that I'm kind of seeing him kind of go backwards instead of progress. But I still really enjoyed a lot of it. And yeah, I'm excited to do the rest of his albums. I did Swimming on my channel, I did the NPR Music Tiny Desk performance, so check out those videos if you're a Mac Miller fan. And yeah, I'll let you guys probably know how I feel about this album later down the line, so subscribe if you want to see that. And until then,